What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Coffee Time, where we talk about just about nothing
And
with
anything.
Mary.
And Matt.
There you go. Took you a couple of weeks, but you figured it out.
Live from our home, our crazy home.
Directly into your non-crazy home.
Directly, right there. So today, I have this wooden spoon
Uh-oh.
because it's a scary device. I don't know. I
It's
don't use the
dangerous.
darn spoon. It's just what you scare the children with. I don't know. I don't ever use this spoon. I just say, I'm gonna get you with the spoon. You know, like your grandma used to, but I never really hit kids with the spoon. So we come to you today with a topic of conversation. Now I hope maybe you guys have some advice or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna send Lucky to boarding school at 4.
What's up, Tiff? What's up,
Hello,
Diana?
hello. He has
Tippy
been
Wippy.
out of control for days. He's got this new thing where he goes around and he steals your stuff. Could be your phone, it could be, your controller, it could be anything. I've been finding little things in his room hidden. If it weren't for Bella to find my phone underneath the rug in the bathroom, she would have shattered it by her big feet. I
Big
found
gorilla feet.
I found in his bedroom last night the tape measure, which, if you don't know what a tape measure is, it's a measuring
Pretty
tape.
sure everyone knows what a tape
I know
measure is.
it's a measuring tape, but thing is that he can cut his fingers. So I had to find that and put that away. I put a gate by the kitchen entranceway so that he can't get into the kitchen. His thing is, which they send me a lucky for that.
Oh no, it's definitely him. We catch him red-handed. It's definitely him. It's no ghost about it.
Hi, mommy. It's been bad. Like, all jokes aside, I don't know what to do. Like I said, I put a gate by the kitchen entrance so that he can't get in there. I mean, he's going through the kitchen cabinets, he's going through the pantry, getting all the food, digging through stuff. He went into the chemical underneath the sink last night. He's literally going through everything, and I don't know why.
Maybe he was trying to drink bleach because he thinks he has the coronavirus. Lucky's been not really sick, but he's had a cough for like the last couple of weeks.
Both Bella and Lucky have been
He
coughing.
just walks around the house going, I think I have the coronavirus.
It's not even funny.
It's not funny, but it is funny. I got COVID-19 or
He misses grown. When I was yelling at him this morning, and I'll tell you why I was so angry at him this morning. I'm telling you, I could have probably sent him to boarding school this morning. He was crying. I want grandma, I need my grandma. That's what he was doing for like 15 minutes. So if he does miss you, yes, you are apparently his protector. But when I woke up this morning, see, he wakes up early, and he's very quiet. He doesn't even. He is. He doesn't even go after Bella and wake up Bella anymore. So Bella doesn't even know. He doesn't come to us. He'll go to the bathroom. Now I know he's awake when I roll over and see any light on, because he tells our virtual assistant to turn on the light. So I finally got up and I was looking and is standing there behind the wall, and I can see him climbing trying to climb over the gate in the kitchen. He hit one of his fuzzy, fluffy, squishy chairs on the other side, thinking that if he climbed over, he'll hit like some cushion. I caught him doing that. I caught him taking one of the dining room chairs and going to the gaming closet, that big mess of a closet with all the stuff in it, to unhook the hatch to get inside of there. So he took the chair, unhooked the latch, put the chair back, and then now he's in the bathroom playing with the water. So
sounds like a resourceful kid.
He's very smart. So then I'm standing in my room again behind the wall. So I'm peeking, but it's funny how he looks up and looks right into my eyes and he runs into the hallway. So I go, "What are you doing,
Oh
Lucky?"
no, we're busted.
Nothing. I look, Bella's sleeping. What are you doing? It was Bella's fault. Bella's sleeping. Okay. So now I'm annoyed because he's climbing on stuff, especially when no one is awake to see anything. So he's climbing on stuff. He's digging through things. I had to wrote a little note because Matt and I write little notes on the mirrors. So when Matt comes home, I said, "You got to make sure you put all your stuff away." I mean, before I go to bed, I make sure that everything is put away. Anything dangerous or anything crazy is high reached or put away or behind something or somewhere because he's a little rat in the night. He really is. It's not even like funny anymore. Like it's driving me nuts. So now I'm in the kitchen, I'm making my coffee. I'm all freaking aggravated, okay? And I hear cars, like as if the one of the doors are open. And I hear, wait a minute, did Matt leave the door open? Is the door open? No. Every night I check and make sure that the front door's closed, the back door's locked, the windows are locked. It's like a ritual that I go around the house exactly each place, each time before I go to bed. I have to, as I can't sleep. So I know I close that door. The door was open. The little opened up the sliding glass door and went outside because he wanted his basketball. I said, "Are you serious? Are you kidding me? You went outside?" Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. He went outside while no one was watching him. I'm telling you, I almost sent him to boarding school at friggin' 9 o'clock this morning. I was gonna kill him. I was. So I put him in his room and I made him sit on his bed. I don't even know.
It is scary that it got out. Now
I've been staring at that sliding glass door all day, trying to figure out how to lock it.
This sliding glass door isn't a normal sliding glass door. That's easy. You can put a stick in, or you can even put one higher, like a bar up top, and you can't open it. But this one's cut into 3 different sections, so it's not as easy as just put a bar in it or block it. I don't.
No.
It really looks like. I mean, I know it's not backwards.
It's
but
like accordion. It's like 3 sets of panels, but like accordion doors. So if you were to close them all, they would be mirror, 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 or window, window, window. If that makes sense. Like they would be like next to each other like this. 3 of them.
You can't put a stick there because
No.
it's like the door. I know it's not backwards, but it seems like the door's installed backwards, but
Yeah.
it's not because all the tracking, like you can lock yourself out, you can put a stick out so the door won't open, but you can't stop the door from opening from the inside.
But that would defeat the purpose because then I would have to put something there, then walk around the entire fudging house to get to the front door and then have the door locked. But I mean, I don't know what to do. Like I'm thinking about putting the desk against the wall before and now what happens if he gets to the front door? Like now I gotta go on Amazon, okay? Because I'm not even joking. I gotta go on Amazon and I gotta childproof the house. I mean, what nobody
At
does
least
it
the
at 4.
doors. At least the doors.
I mean, I gotta childproof the doors, the front door and the side
Yeah,
door.
we have to get
I gotta childproof
something we can put up on the door.
all the drawers, especially the ones with the scissors and the nut. Like, what is going on?
Bella was never that adventurous.
No,
Never that curious.
she didn't care. Wants to do everything. Matt can't find his phone; it's behind the couch or behind the table. I mean, Bella can't find her stuff; it's underneath the couch. If he can't find, if I can't find my phone, I just get my watch and I beep it and I try to find it, whatever. But he hides everything. Like I'm at a loss.
Yeah,
and it's scary, and I just don't know what to do. And I thought about locking him in his room with the gate, but what he'll do, or what he has done, is he'll get his couch, his little Paw Patrol couch, or Elmo chair. He'll climb on top of that and climb out of it. So last night I had to try and find everything that he could possibly climb on to get over the gate or to get up to the latch to the door. I mean, it's all the way at the top of the door. How high is that door? 8 feet tall? 7 feet tall door?
Give or take.
I got a latch all the way up there. Bella, she just goes like this with one of the magnets and it pops open. But lucky he's climbing on everything, which makes it very unsafe. So I had to figure out. I had to remove boxes. I mean, now what I got to do? Move the chairs now? Put our chairs in the closet? I mean, what on earth?
Diana says she thinks it's a boy thing. Her grandsons went through the same thing, but her granddaughters didn't.
But and I said that to myself. But is it really? Is it really like? Is there a such thing? And I've heard people say it numerous times before. I had lucky. It's a boy thing. It's a boy thing. It's a boy thing. This is what boys do. Boys act like
It
this.
has to
It's
be.
always about because you're a boy. But is it? I mean,
It
that's
has
kind
to
of
be.
not fair.
It has to be because Bella never did that. Bella, she'd wake up even if she woke up before us. She would just kind of meander around the house or play with her toys or watch TV. Like she never cared to go outside.
And they were just
And it's
so
not like the
quiet.
house we lived in before. She definitely could have unlocked it. It's not like there was anything different, especially the doors to the back patio. Those only had a little thing on it. She definitely could have just opened it.
I have no idea. I mean, and I tried to like do everything in my power. He's also not a good listener either. Like you can tell him to do something and he'll just look at you and continue to do what you told him not to do. He is relentless and persistent.
He ignored you.
He does, most definitely ignores you. And I try really hard to kind of, I don't know, he's my little dude, and it's hard. It's hard to fight. I don't like to fight with them, and I don't like to yell and I don't like to take their stuff. And I don't, sometimes, yes, sometimes I do smack on the hand or smack on the butt, but I mean, I don't like to do that. That's not something I don't like to do that. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. So I try to do everything in my power to try to get them to listen. But it seems
Usually screaming.
Matt tries to talk. I do try and talk, but I scream and I get really loud and then everybody starts moving. But I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to have to
See,
scream all the time.
But see, the kids listen to me a little more, and it's because
When I'm not here, they walk all over you and you get annoyed. They're more scared of you than anything.
Well, yeah, they're more scared. Well, it's because I follow through on my threats, if you want to call them threats. If I say, hey, if you guys do this, I'm going to do that. And if they do it, I do it. Mary will be like, oh, you guys are going to bed at 7 o'clock tonight. And then I'll call her and it'll be 10 o'clock and the kid's still an hour in bed. Mary doesn't follow through. So the kids have a tendency to be like, well, she's blowing hot air and she's not going to do anything about it anyway. And then she just screams at them. Me, I just follow through.
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
That's how you gotta be.
I'm aware that I'm a caver. I'm aware that I'm a sucker. I get it.
It's not that you can't make unrealistic punishments for them that you can't follow through on. You're like, oh, you kids are going to bed at 7. That's just it's never gonna happen. So don't even say that. Be like, well, at 7 o'clock you're gonna go in your rooms and stare at the wall. Do that. Or I'm going to take this way, or I'm going to take that away, or I'm going to do this or that, or whatever.
The other thing is with Matt's schedule, he's out of here 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is gone. And that's when it's bedtime. And I put them to bed 9 o'clock last night, read the story. They didn't go to sleep until after 11 o'clock, chit chatting. And that's the hard part is because when I say it's bedtime, they want to play. They want to, haggle me for more time. They want to, Mom, can I stay up? Mom, can I have ice cream now? Mom, can I, come on, why can't I stay up? Oh, why can I please stay up with you? Like, I'm trying to put you guys to bed. I'm trying to brush your teeth. Bella will be like, can I up with you? Like, dude, stop glitching. It's called, will you stay up with me? But no, if I'm putting you to bed, I'm putting you to bed. That's it. But it doesn't work. So sometimes I have to call and I'll text Matt, say, can you please, drop in through the, personal assistant and tell them to go to bed. Like I was going to ask you last night to tell them to go to bed because it gets so frustrating. They don't listen to me. And I just try to be, I guess, the fun parent and I try to, let them,
can't be the fun parent.
No,
you have to be the parent first, the friend second.
No, I just try to be try to let them be their own person. I try to let them figure out things on their own. I try to not be so
Lucky figured out. Lucky's gonna
yeah,
go
great.
take the car and go get milk tomorrow.
No, I'm not. I am a helicopter parent, but I try to not be so much. I try to let them kind of figure their own thing out. Figure out how to clean this or figure out how to, play with this and figure it out because I'm not going to always be here, and I try to get them to just be their own person and to do their own thing and to learn to be independent. But I guess I'm doing it all wrong. Yeah, I know. I know. You're right, Tiff. Absolutely. But see, it was worse when Bella was when we first had Bella. It was way worse, and maybe that's why I'm a little bit more lenient with Lucky because round two. You know what I'm saying? But I think that might have been it. I'm a little bit more overbearing with Bella, but I've pulled back. I think, but not too much. But I've definitely pulled back. Right,
A little
a
bit.
little bit. I try. I
And
try.
I thought about the alarms, Diana, but I
My
don't
daddy was crazy mad at him.
I don't think I don't think that's the solution here. We have actually an alarm system, but I don't think that's the
It
answer
might
here.
scare him. Maybe it might be. Maybe something the personal assistant has something that can connect to that, and all of them go off, and it might scare him. Like, oh my god, I'm not doing that again. It might,
And
maybe.
yeah, the day I was mad at Lucky was I was trying to set a game up for them, right? Mary went to the doctor, and every time Mary goes to leaves us unattended, we like to wreck the house because it aggravates her. So I was trying to set up a game for them. They were, I was trying to hang stuff around the house. I was trying to make the house super dark, so I was covering all the windows with like towels, blankets, etc. And I was asking for help, and all they did was cry and complain and didn't want to help me. So I said, and this was after about 20 minutes of them complaining and arguing with me about everything. I said, you know what? Forget it. You guys go in your room and we'll do nothing. So they sat in their room and did nothing.
This is when Lucky called my mom.
Yeah. They sat in their room and did nothing. And I did what I wanted to do. I said, like, there's sometimes they can be so stubborn and so spoiled, they don't even want to help set up a game to have fun. It was going to be really fun. And they missed out, not me. I mean, I still had fun that day, just not with them. They sat in their rooms.
What'd you
Yeah, exactly.
do?
I mean, that's what it was, and they got all upset. And I said, well, they were sitting there crying and complaining because I asked for some help. All I asked was Lucky all day was complaining about stuff that day, so he was already on a short leash.
See, the other thing with Lucky is if it does not go his way, he gets real moody.
I wonder where he gets that from.
If it's not what Lucky wants, he gets real moody.
I wonder.
Catching what I'm saying?
Picking
up what I'm throwing down.
I wonder where he gets that from.
I'm serious. We went to Hobby Lobby the other night, and we got these shooting rocket things. If Lucky did not pick up the rocket, if Lucky was not the winner, Lucky was, no one wants to play with me. I'm so sad. This is just not fair. Lucky, you have more points than us. No one plays with me. What? We're playing with you. So, Daddy, Lucky, this is all for you, buddy. So it's like
No,
I'm
trying to teach him how to lose because you have to know how to win, but you also have to know how to lose. Yeah, of course it's my fault. But so, I gave him some and I took some, I gave him some, took some, because he has to know that you can't always win. And you have to be a good winner and a good loser. Hey Mary, can I call you later? I failed my Microsoft exam and my Excel exam, and I need your advice on the next exam. Which I don't think Mary really knows Excel.
Excel, no. Microsoft,
Well, Microsoft is just the company that makes the.
I know.
So anyway, we were playing with the Rockets, and he lost, and he was getting better. he's 4 and he's
And
still everything's
I
all about
know,
him.
right? Of
But he's
course.
getting better. And I won. What's up, Daniel?
Hi, Daniel. Um,
But it was a lot of fun. We played. I don't know if you guys ever played the game Dead or Alive. It's like you throw a rocket up in the air or anything really, a ball, a tennis ball, whatever, and you call out points, dead or alive. You catch it or you don't, and the first person to a set amount of points wins. And we were having a pretty boring day, and we were in Hobby Lobby, just meandering around. I saw the rockets. I'm like, oh, that'll be fun. And then I went outside. There was this huge open parking lot. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna sit here and play in the parking lot.
it was
That's
like in between all the big buildings, so like no cars ever drove through there, and like the back, like I know it's really sorry, but the back like backdrop was all like a bunch of pine trees. It was really cute back there. Sorry.
So we played that for like a good 45 minutes and had a lot of impromptu fun.
It was really fun. Absolutely. I had a good time. I wanted to take them to the park yesterday and do it, but I don't know, Flora kind of just opened up its clouds and said, no,
Florida,
no, no.
Florida's afternoon showers have been shifted to the evenings for some reason. Like it barely rains in the afternoon now, and it's mostly like overnight, which is awesome because I work during overnight, so I get to play in the rain. So I can't win. Can't win. Oh, thank you, Daniel. We
Oh, thank you. I
we're
love it.
still adding new things like this thing right
Oh,
here.
you want to see what I got? I'll show you.
We found that at Hobby Lobby, and Mary had to have
But
it.
the trick, I'll tell you really quick, the trick with Hobby Lobby is that each week they do,
I think it's every 2 weeks.
no, well, whatever. Each week to every 2 weeks, they do 50% off on specific things, tabletop items, wall items, tchotchke items, things like that, or floral or something, and they do 50% off all of their stuff. So I got this 50% off. It was 50. Good enough. Just kidding. We'll start here.
It's
Love grows.
backwards.
Oh, it's okay. It's just a wooden sign that says "Love grows best in little houses just like this." I thought it was really cute. I needed to have it. Now we gotta just figure out where to put it.
So we're figuring out where to put that. It's been painstakingly. We've been trying to do it very meticulous, very on purpose, but not on purpose. Like everything fits, everything matches, everything has a place, but not make it look like that, if that makes sense.
Thank you. I'm so
And
excited.
so it's a lot of just meandering through the stores trying to find the perfect thing that works. And
Yes,
we've been slowly accomplishing that, but the general design is done. Most stuff, it's just little tchotchkes here and there that we need.
it's not backwards. Maybe I don't know.
It is
Maybe
backwards. And I think boys get in more trouble because they are higher energy and have no fear of them getting hurt. I agree. I was very rambunctious as a child. I remember when my grandparents first moved down to Florida, we came and visited them, and we went to go see where their house was
oh, was
being
this
built.
the sand hill?
Yeah, and there's a huge mountain of dirt. I forget how old I was, but I still remember. I must have been 4 or 5.
They said you were 3 or 4.
Yeah, and there's a huge dirt pile. Well, construction. They dig a hole and just a big pile of dirt. And what does little old Matt do? He runs right to the top of the dirt and would not come down. My parents were screaming at me. My grandparents were screaming at me to come down, and I did not come down. Eventually, I came down halfway, and then my dad, I think, ran up and pulled me down.
I think, yeah, if I had to describe Lucky, yeah, right there. I get it
And
now.
that's just the tip of the iceberg.
I get it now.
My brothers and I were
I get it.
wild as kids.
I get it now. Now I got to figure out how to tie him to a chair.
My older brother and I, we used to have my little brother run when we first got our paintball guns. Right, we had my little brother who suited him up in a helmet and like pads and stuff, and had him run in between the houses so we could try and shoot him as he's running in between the houses.
I wish I was a little bird that day. I really wish I was a little bird that day. It would have been so funny to see him running back and forth.
Poor Zach. We had trampolines that we were always wrestling on and jumping on, and we used to be in karate, so we had all the sparring gear, and we just go on the whenever we got mad at each other, we put on the sparring gear, go on the trampoline, and just beat the crap out of each other.
Clearly, mommy and daddy were very mad at you.
Yes, I know mom and dad were saying that. Wait till he's in his teen, then when he drives. That's
don't, I'm trying to curve Lucky to be a respectful, um, kind, warm, loving young man. And that is a huge goal. I need to form him that way so that he's always respectful, he's always kind, and he's not, you know, sorry, a jerk boy who is just a jerk. So I'm doing my best to curve him to be that way. Um, so I don't, I'm a I don't know how that's going to turn out when he gets a teenager. I'm hoping he's not going to be like that. I'm hoping that he's not going to just be a jerk. I know
All
that
you can do is try, but he is his own person. He's gonna be his own
I
person.
know, and I just hope that I'm doing the right thing. Like that literally gives me a lot of anxiety to think how the kids are going to grow up and the world that they're going into frightens me to death. Like I want to build a castle, a house, whatever, a bubble, maybe underground or something, far, far away and live off the land. We should do
We're
that.
working on it.
Maybe we should go to
And
the stores and get like crossbows and like shotguns and stuff and like live off the land and eat the food and just do that. And get buy a big tent. Might be a good idea. Forget about anything else.
and Daniel, basements in Florida are very rare, and it's not
Mm,
because of the flooding. It's more because we're so low to the water table that, like, you can go to the beach and dig and hit water, or you can even
go
dig
to the
here.
beach, dig, and hit water.
Yeah, like dig in the sand and hit
Oh,
water.
I'm like, wait, what? Yes.
Like, and basements aren't really a necessity in Florida, really.
Yeah, no. We do get a lot of flooding in certain areas. Some areas it's simple, it's easy. A lot of what flooding has to do with is like the certain areas they don't
You
turn
picked the right
off
side, Tiff. You picked the right
they
side.
don't turn off the water or the flow of they don't open up the gates to the lake or however that works. Like how they used to do that in an old neighborhood, they had to turn off the
Yeah.
water so that the water would go into the lake and the system would open up, however it goes. A lot of people here, they don't do that, and that's when things get flooded. They don't clean like the streets and stuff, so the grates get flooded. You have to take the grates off, and then if you clean it all off, the water just gushes down. So a lot of it has to do with debris and people not closing and opening the drains and everything that they're supposed to. That's where a lot of the flooding comes into play here, I think. Palm fronds and stuff like that get caught, get clogged. It's kind of,
You're palm prawn.
it's the garbage can on your head.
No one cares.
Oh my God. Oh God. Kids are naturally rambunctious, hard to control.
Okay. We got 28 minutes apiece.
But the right person. I'm
It's kind of the old saying, you can force a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink.
you can force
You can bring a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink it. There you go. But it's basically the same concept. You can teach him the right things, what's right and wrong, but in the end, it's the choice is up to him.
right. And I'm doing the best that I can to properly round them. Is that the word? To round them,
Mold them.
mold them correctly, whatever. To
Let's
make
figure out who Lucky gets it from when Daddy wears the garbage can.
Diane is always on my side.
I
Always.
don't like this teaming up.
Always on my side.
I'm gonna
I'm
plant
not gonna
somebody in
lie,
the
it was
stream
a
next
little
week who's
out of
just gonna agree with
hand.
everything I say, no matter what. That's what I'm gonna do.
So I'm gonna be sitting on Amazon later and searching through my mom.
This is ridiculous. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna try my best to go on Amazon tonight, look at some things for some doors or some cabinets or something. I mean, I'm gonna have to child-proof the house. I mean,
Why am I getting trashed right now?
what is it? This is Tiffany's old man. Oh my God, she does the same thing. She puts stuff on her head.
No, see, Mary, you're doing great. It's all Matt's fault. Why? Why is everyone teaming up on me?
Oh man.
Unacceptable.
Oh, everybody loves you, hon.
But we have to go because we have to eat, and I have to go to work, and we gotta go. I would love to chat more, but we'll save it all for next week,
Yes,
and we will.
because
Next
the
week, you
parade is
guys.
coming.
Next week, you guys can continue to uh, trash me in the comments.
Wonderful mother. Thank you. Thank Catherine.
I agree with a lot of what you say, Matt. Mary, you are wonderful. Thank you. At least somebody agrees with me.
She always likes you better than me.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I like.
I just like when kids draw on the walls. Are you kidding me? You should. Lucky took Bella's nail polish, okay, and nail polished the wall. How do you get that off?
You know how many times I've painted this house because of the artistic drawings on the walls? Oh my god.
Ooh, 20 pickles. I love pickles.
Have a great night. Gotta put 26 jars of pickles away.
I love pickles.
Oh, you and Mary should hang out. You guys can just mow down pickles together.
Every burger he gets, he always gives me all the pickle. I need pickles.
All right, we have to go. We will see you guys next week. Thanks for chatting with us. It was a blast. Remember to always enjoy the journey, and we'll see you next week on Coffee Time with Mary.
And Mary. I mean, Matt.
Every time you mess it up.